huge difference between calculation and real experience.
And what about moral intuitions? Hate's idea that our judgments are often fast, emotional gut reactions and reason comes later just to justify them.
Yeah, the post hoc rationalization. Sources mention rapid amygdala activation, the brain's emotion hub. Can AI replicate that instant feeling that drives intuition, or just the logical output that mimics the decision?
It seems like a massive leap from simulation to genuine feeling.
It is. An AI can definitely be programmed with rules, trained on data to mimic human moral choices, predict what a human would do. But can it have the underlying emotional drive, that gut sense of right or wrong? That's the challenge.
But there are interesting things happening, like neurofeedback.
Right. Using real-time fMRI to let people see their own brain activity while doing moral tasks. Targeting areas like the insula anterior cingulate, tubing studies showed this can actually increase self-reported ethical sensitivity in humans. We can train our moral responsiveness.
So could AI use similar feedback, maybe from human reactions?
Potentially. Integrate data from human physiology or its own network states to train its moral responses, to align better with human ethics.
So not feeling, but learning to respond in a morally sensitive way, like advanced mimicry, about moral aesthetics, the idea that fairness can feel beautiful.
It's subtle but deep. UCL studies suggest we rate just actions as more aesthetically pleasing, maybe shared brain circuits for beauty and morality. Can an AI appreciate the beauty of a just act? Or
Yeah.
just classify it as optimal, efficient, aligned with goals?
It keeps coming back to that gap.
The huge gap between human morality rooted in biology, emotions, social connection, vulnerability, fear of death, and AI's logical, statistical processing. A system without those drivers might replicate outcomes, maybe perfectly, but can it replicate conscience in its full, messy, emotional richness? That's the profound unknown.
That really is the core question, isn't it? If conscience comes from our specific human experiences, fears, love, biology, suffering, joy, how can something without that truly have it? And speaking of fragility, our own conscience isn't foolproof. It can be swayed, suppressed, even injured. Which brings us back to, what happens when we invite AI into these very human moral spaces? What does its arrival teach us about our own moral weaknesses and strengths?
This is a critical area the sources explore, highlighting both the fragility and the resilience of human conscience. These ideas give us a lens for the ethical challenges ahead, especially with human-AI interaction growing. Take group conformity and conscience suppression.
Like the Ash experiments, conforming even when you know the group is wrong.
Exactly. Replications with neuroimaging show dampened prefrontal activity, less independent moral reasoning when people conform. Social identity theory adds that strong group norms can just override personal conscience.